Hello everybody, this is Mario Kaiba. Destroying the rules that have green hair. Well, I figured I'd give you all a sixth update of my in total, it's my sixth day without internet. And today, sadly, was the day. I had to scrap Yoshi. I had to scrap the truck my dad left behind. And it's ironic because I always wanted a freaking S10 in that color too. But yeah, I had to scrap Yoshi. Yoshi's been put out the pasture. Mario's put Yoshi out the pasture. Mamma mia. Well, Yoshi is a state on a truck farm playing with all the other trucks. But yeah, it was freaking one hell of an ordeal today. Because when I woke up today, got dressed, started taking my stuff out of the truck. Tried to take the hood pins out, the hood spikes, because I had to put some into the fact that the locking mechanism for the hood was screwed up. I lost the bottom bolts to each of them. Well, the bottom nuts. I'm going to have to find new nuts for them if I ever use them for another vehicle. And then I had to remove this backup horn I originally had on my Chevette, and it never worked on Yoshi because somehow the wire got disconnected. Wasn't cut. The frickin' twist things that you use, twist caps they use in wiring, somehow got freaking undone. And then I ended up tearing up the dash to get the radio out. I was going to keep the battery, but they wanted me to just to drive the truck down there, the scrapping place, because it's 6 blocks from where I live. I didn't have much gas in the truck, and I was glad to make it there without running out. And now, when I got this thing, I had to get a new gas tank. And I already had an exhaust issue, and I got it. Not to mention, need a new intake valve gasket. Because hell, that thing drank antifreeze like it was a freaking soda or something. But yeah, after Yoshi got put out to pasture, now I had my neighbor following me. Jamie, if you're watching this, pal, you're a frickin' broski. And now I already removed the license plates from the truck, so when he passed by me, I was waiting to get into the thing, because he's never been in there before. I was kind of freaking out and glad that no cops were behind me. Because, no license plate. And Jamie, gave me a ride to Amazon to pick up the parts I ordered. Turns out I ordered the wrong belt, so I had to get another ride from him after I got back to the joint. Because I already went home once to get the Stratus to bring it over there. And guess what? As I already said, wrong belt, had to get another ride to the same AutoZone. Frickin' got the right belt, which was more expensive, but hey, you have to have the right parts. Get back over there. Stepbrother, who is working at the thing, just, well, he had a hassle getting the AC compressor off. We got to put on the bypass pulley. Turns out it was the wrong one. The one I needed was literally a mirror image of that one. That one turns out to have been for a power steering pump bypass. And the power steering pump in that Stratus is good. So there's no way I was replacing that. And note, my phone was running out of juice because people were hitting me up all day on Messenger. People from the hunt, like my boss and this kid I worked with. And they were kind of sad that I actually scrapped the truck because both of them would have bought it for more, but neither one of them had the money today anyway, so it didn't matter. Yoshi was already put out to pasture. And I was on the phone with Advance. It died, so I had to use my brother's phone to call them. They ordered one, but would have been here tomorrow, so I had to freaking go to this one on the other side of town that most likely had the one I needed in stock, and I did, and because I didn't have the receipt on me, because I made a trip home to get the Stratus to deliver, to get worked on. So yeah, and bypass pulleys do not have a warranty, so I had to go through a lengthy procedure through the system to get a return to put money towards the frickin' right bypass pulley, which was more expensive. And note, to get a ride to that out of zone, my phone was dead, so I couldn't call my neighbor Jamie, so I had to get a ride by one of the tow truck driver's girlfriends, wife, don't know what she is, and give her $5 in gas money. And that woman drove like a maniac. I am not riding with her again. Not to mention, some of the music she played was a little raucous, as Yellow Flash says. So, yeah, I get the right pulley, get back over there. And no, I'm not going to say the name of the scrapping place because I don't want to interfere with the dude's business, but I scrapped the truck, I got $200. And in parts and labor, it cost me over $100. Not to mention, I decided to use that money today because I hadn't had a real cigarette in over a week. So I needed cigarettes. We were running out of cigarette butts to butt out to put into rolling papers, and we had no rolling tobacco. And note, I paid my brother before the job was done, and he gave it to his boss because his boss allows him to use that area to work on customer cars. So I had to loan him another $7 before I left to get a pack of cigarettes. I had to go and buy them for him, but he's gonna pay me back. So we go to put the pulley on anyway. This is before he borrowed that money from me and I already paid him. Guess what? Right pulley, 2 of the 3 frickin' bolt holes fit. The third one was when the top 2 bolts, because there's one on the bottom, 2 on top, was a 1/4 inch off. So we had to cut out part of that frickin' bolt hole on the pulley and put a washer on, only to find another problem. The bolts that came with the pulley, the top 2 did not want to go in. Turns out we ended up using the ones from the AC compressor, which we couldn't really shorten, so we put sockets that weren't being used at all as spacers. But we got the pulley on, we got the new belt on, and that thing is purring like a kitten on steroids because it needs an exhaust system. Which my sister said she'd loan me the money for when her tax return comes in. But all the money I got left, plus what I have saved, has to go towards paying the debt collectors for, is it State Farm or Allstate? I forget which insurance company the other party from the accident had. And I have to freaking pay them this monthly payment, or else they can suspend my license or put me through court to have it suspended. And if you guys want to help me with the legal expenses to help ease my burden, the GoFundMe link is going to be in the description of the video. But yeah, I went through all kinds of hell today, and it frickin' snowed too. Because you know, Ohio weather. So yeah. And note, he works on the cars outside because he's also their tow truck mechanic. And the inside's taken up with the tow trucks. But yeah, you see, it was like. Yeah, it was $45 for that pulley, not including tax, and $20 for the right belt, not including tax, plus $50 in labor, because I got a discount for the fact that I'm the dude's stepbrother. Not to mention, I paid $110 in labor, plus whatever I did for other expenses today. I got money saved up. Gonna put what I got left in with it. And I'm going to donate tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but didn't get the truck done as fast as I wanted to, and I was too exhausted. So yeah, any money I have left is immediately going out. You know, it's ironic. At Stratus, the day we got it was the day my Chevette that everybody called Mario Kart. Because it was a little red Chevette. Chevettes are pretty much go-karts with a freaking frame. Well, body, I mean. The day that was scrapped, when it was being towed out, they drove in with the Stratus. And the money I got from that went towards that freaking Stratus. And now the money I freaking got from scrapping my truck, towards the Stratus. Every Chevy I get, both the Mario Kart and Yoshi, went towards that damn Stratus. So yeah. That Stratus just likes to freaking suck my joy. And the funny part is, I'm gonna end up with that thing. That car that I hate so much, I'm ending up with. But, hey, it's better than walking. And you know something else? I may not like that Stratus, but I do respect it. It's stubborn like I am. And it'll give anybody a hard time like I do. Sadly, my truck didn't have heat. Stratus has heat. Truck didn't have working lighter port. The thing has working lighter port, but I'm gonna have to replace the radio in that thing after I finally make it mine. Hopefully the one I got from the truck fits, because I prefer tape decks over CD players. AM retro. And there's a few other things I plan on doing to that thing too, to make it mine. And I'm gonna have to freaking call up my insurance company to get my insurance transferred. But still, guys, if you want to help me with my legal burdens, GoFundMe is in the description. Now this is Mario Kaiba. Screw the rules, I have green hair, and I'm signing off. Peace.